Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to remove an existing wooden deck like the one you see right here. Very easy without destroying any of this wood. Please stay tuned and continue watching until the end so you won't miss out on any details of how you can do this. If you want to learn how to do all kinds of handyman DIY projects, including home renovations, then you're in the best place here on YouTube. Consider subscribing to our channel and activate the notification bell so that way you won't miss out on any videos that we'll be uploading every single week. I'm super excited because today I'm gonna be removing all of this existing wooden deck that is at my house. I'm just using some basic hand tools. We have this one right here that is really nice. It goes underneath the nail head. You just pull it up and then you can remove the nail completely out of its place. I'm just gonna be doing this process along the edge, the perimeter. Then after that, we use some typical crowbars and some hammers to get underneath each of the areas where the boards were nailed down to the wooden deck. In my case, most of this was secured with nails. Yours may have screws. So if that's the case, you'll just have to use like a drill to remove all of those screws, which in my opinion would be a lot easier because you can just remove them and then just save the screws that you can. Over here on the right side of this section was a brick walkway, and we're removing all along the edge because we want to remove this board that is along the right side. Once we remove that board that is along the edge, we're gonna be able to easily remove the rest of them by just getting underneath with a crowbar on top of the supports. And you'll see that here in a little bit. But by doing it this way, we can remove all of these boards very carefully and easily, especially since I want to save all of this wood. My dad, we actually have another house in a property where he lives like in a pull behind RV trailer, and he wants to build a wooden deck that is elevated about 3 feet high. And so all of this wood, it's gonna come in super handy so we can build his elevated deck. Right now in these days, the prices of wood is super high, especially with all the gas prices and all the material costs that are super inflated. So we just got to do the best thing, the best way that we can to preserve all the material. And in this one, we gave it a visual look on all the boards, and most of them we found were still in decent condition. Now this deck, the prior owners, they had applied like a stain on the entire area. So that helped to prolong the life of all these boards. Now by us carefully, prying them, each one, that helps us to save these long sections. I think they were like 14 feet long, some of them. So in order to fit in my truck, I had to like saw cut a couple feet, some like 2 feet, some up to like 4 feet, so they can fit in my truck. And then I'm able to just haul them off to where my dad is gonna build his deck. If you're interested, I can go ahead and record another video in the future of how his deck turned out. But it's gonna be really nice, along his RV trailer. And then we're gonna build like a ramp so he can walk down, and he can have a really nice seating area around where he lives, because there's like a bunch of trees and wood and all that kind of stuff. After you remove all these boards, the next thing you'll want to take care of is to remove all the nails. Especially, you don't want any of your workers to have a hazard, and accidentally like step on one of these nails and harm themselves. So I highly recommend, as soon as you remove these boards, spend a little bit of time, and just drive out those nails, pull them out. I have a little bucket right there where we're collecting all of them. Then I'm gonna throw that in the garbage. And this will also help you to stack them, in your truck. If we were planning on just leaving it like that, but it would have been like very limited space. If we had all the nails in there, it wouldn't fit the same way. So right here we spend all this time to remove all the nails, and then we're gonna go ahead and stack them in the truck. I would say this entire process to remove all of this deck around my house, it took us a couple days, and that was only working in the afternoons. They actually did a few other projects in the morning, then they came over here in the afternoon to finish off the day, and in 2 afternoons we were able to remove this entire deck. That includes, you know, putting it in the truck and taking it off to the other site. So that's pretty much a step-by-step process of how you can carefully remove an existing wooden deck by preserving all the wood material. Another reason why I did all this work is because in the future I'm gonna be putting a concrete patio right in where it used to be, but I'm gonna have it all be in one level. The wooden deck that I had, it was like 3 different levels, so I'm gonna remove that little pad and then extend it, make a nice huge concrete patio area with a fire pit. Then those trees that you see along the fence, these 2 trees on the right side, I'm actually gonna cut them down because there's a bunch of roots that go towards the house and it's gonna make quite a bit of damage. But that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. Please consider subscribing to our channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos. Thanks for watching until the end. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the next project.